So you want to know how to make millions in Star Citizen with your shiny new Reclaimer, hey? Well, go to your Contracts Manager and select Personal. There you will see Salvage and then a Hammerhead Cleanup mission. This gives you 250,000 aUEC just for completing the contract, and then also at the end of it you get a Hammerhead Salvage, which with the new Reclaimer's Fracture and Collect mode makes things easier and will make you millions of aUEC just from doing one of them. So make your way over to your Salvage site, which is marked on your map. This will most likely be on Crusader. This is the only place I've found them on, and you should really arrive within 10 kilometers at least of it. I haven't arrived anything more than that, and it's great because you get a direct quantum beacon straight to the site, unlike other ones where you could have to travel 50,000 kilometers or anything up to that. It's really crazy. This was much closer than the other ones. Now you want to try and make sure that you're at least maybe 100 meters maximum away from this, as if you go too far it won't register that you're trying to fracture it, and it may break or bits might fly off and then go too far away for you to be able to do it, and then you have to change seats and then go closer and then find other bits individually. So just maybe within 100 meters. I like to go quite close, but go however close you feel comfortable with. Now with the Hammerhead specifically, the head seems to pop off as soon as you fractured it, so if that happens, don't worry, it is meant to happen. Now you're going to want to change into the seat directly next to you, which is real nice. It's nice and close. This is your claw operator seat. And then when you're in it, turn the power on just to the left and click M once it's on. This will extend your mining arm, and now you're ready to go really. Now you are unable to move around the claw at the moment, and well, I do say claw, but I feel like they're going to update it in the future, as it seems to be a bit of a basic model at the moment. It's very nice that it's here and it's quite good fun as it is, but it seems to be that a lot of people think it will be changed, and I kind of agree with that. Now make sure you're on your fracture field mode up in the left kind of side, right click to change them, and you're going to just left click and then it should start. Make sure it's your hammerhead or your ship you're trying to fracture is highlighted as green and is available, and it does say the amount of SCU you'll be getting from it just below the name of the ship, which is really nice. Look at that, 202 SCU, absolutely loads. Now the circular kind of progress bar to the left of where the name of a ship is, it shows you how much you have left until it's going to be kind of fractured and destroyed and cut up into little bits. So that's your progress bar, and it doesn't take long very normally. There we go, that's 250,000 straight into the bank, and as you can see the head has popped off, which does happen and it is meant to happen. But yeah, so you could, if you really wanted to, just leave right now and then go do another one for another easy 250,000. You'd never have to land or do anything really. Now you're going to right click, still in your mining mode, and that takes you down to your disintegration mode. This will actually kind of collect the SCU and put it into your Reclaimer's processing storage place. You cannot exit your seat whilst this is going on, or your mining kind of claw arm thing will retract. And also, if you do own a vulture, which I know some of you will do, you could just go around and do the 80,000 kind of missions, which is like a Cutlass Black cleanup. These will just, you could go around, do your 80,000, collect your cargo, go on to another one. Maybe don't collect your cargo on the next one, you might not have enough storage for it, but that'll be an easy way to make aUEC if you have a vulture. So there you go, that's been collected and is now ready for processing. So get your way off the seat, make your way towards the back of a ship, and this is towards the Salvage Processing when you're on the elevator. So here it is, we are at the Salvage Processing station, and you're going to want to make sure you have a tractor beam on you, but if not, no biggie, you've definitely got enough SCU of cargo to be able to actually make one. Just walk over to the crafting station and click on craft, then tractor beam. So on the little crafting menu that you just saw a second ago, make sure the auto eject is turned on. You don't have to do this, but it just automatically ejects it when it's been created. Now you're going to want to make about 10-16 SCU boxes, as this is all you can fit in the processing bay, as the 16 SCU boxes won't lock to the cargo grids below, and then the rest of them you could do 8 SCU, 2 SCU, 1 SCU boxes. They don't do a 4 SCU box for some reason, but I think they'll probably add that in a future patch. There we go, first box created. Now lift it up by left clicking on your tractor beam of course, and move it towards one of the available slots. You could do the left, right side, forwards and back. You can also rotate this by holding R and then moving your mouse around, just in case you didn't know. Once it's in a highlighted spot, left click again and then it should release and lock into place. Now you can get pretty quick at this, as you can make 2 16 SCU boxes either side and then lock them both into place, and you can be pretty rapid at it. Now once you've created all your 10 boxes, don't do what I did and make an extra 2, as you cannot grid lock them. You'll just have to get rid of them or put them into a new cargo space. But so yeah, just go back to the crafting screen and select however many SCU of cargo space you have left, and then you're going to go to the elevator or chuck them down just to the hatch that you can see on the very far side of the Reclaimer and then grid lock them down there. But yeah, then you'll just use smaller boxes as the bigger boxes don't gridlock. So once you've done this, you can either do it again with smaller boxes, doing another contract mission, do a hammerhead mission. You could just do a non-personal one, which is less risky, but it does cost to actually do one, and you could do an M2 Hercules or something, but personally I don't see what it's worth it. So now that you've done it though, you've processed it all, you've collected it, it's in your cargo space and gridlocked, make sure it's all right, and then you're going to have to go down to a main location like Horizon, which is the one I mainly go to as it's the closest, or you go to Area 18 Lawville, whichever one you really feel like. I do think you can go Grimhex, but personally I wouldn't do this. I just don't really trust it, to be honest. I feel like something would probably go wrong there as it normally does, but if you want to, it's always available. Now, as you can see, I've gone down to Horizon, and it's not the main TDD selling point you do this, it's at a separate commodity shop, but I won't say where all the locations are. That would take me absolutely ages and make the video 2 times longer than it needed to be. Look at that though, that's absolutely crazy. I made about 1.3 million, and that's also with a couple of boxes not being attached, so imagine if I'd done it all correctly, you'd make absolutely loads, and that's not including the 250,000 that we made just from doing a contract too. So this is a really easy way to make money at the moment, and it's my personal favourite way. It's been really enjoyable actually doing this. Put on some music in the background, get some smooth jazz going maybe while flying around. It's a good time actually. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and if you could subscribe that'd be great, but that's me Duffer out.